Hey nerds, welcome to Jared Bear Reacts. A long video today. This one is called 3 Flavors Cornetto. This is posted by Joel Walden. 13.6K subscribers, posted back November 29th, 2013. Over 500,000 views with a runtime of 9/11. If you want to watch it uninterrupted, a link will be in the description box down below, as well as a link to the Patreon, the Twitch stream, and everything in between. And if you're new here, well, feel free to subscribe for daily content. If there's a day, there is a reaction. Now, there's a spoiler warning for 3 movies. If you've never seen these, Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and The World's End will all be featured here. Shaun of the Dead came out in 2004. So if you haven't watched it by now, I don't really know what to tell you. So anyways, listen, since the video is 9 minutes and 11 seconds, I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it. Try to keep the video short as possible outside of the video itself, outside of the video we're watching. But anyways, Jerry does his best work behind the scenes, and let's watch.
That was quite an impressive haul today, Constable Butterman.
Maybe we should do something to celebrate.
A walking title.
What exactly did you have in mind?
I don't know. Pub?
Ever have one of those nights?
Spray on deodorant, bro. Lol.
Ends up being the best night of your life.
I don't really want to get drunk.
You get a little drunk.
Okay, I'll have one.
Yeah, Roy.
We want to get loaded, and we want to have a good time. That's what we're going to do. We're going to have a party.
My man was tore up.
In the shop.
Cornetto.
Sir, is that everything?
What's the matter? You got brain freeze?
No, I got brainwave.
Get us back to the station, now!
I've known him since primary school. I like having him around. He's a laugh.
Because he can impersonate an orangutan. That the fuck a dude will do.
I'll leave him alone. Ed doesn't have too many friends.
Can I get any of you cunts a drink?
I have a friend that looks just like him, by the way.
In my life.
Wayne, you got red on you.
Things will change. Promise.
Really sure.
Bollocks.
Imagine having a fucking pin explode in your pocket, by the way.
If I don't do something, I'm gonna end up in that pub every night for the rest of my life.
What do you mean, do something?
Rip.
It's not the end of the world. Piss it.
Religious groups are calling it Judgment Day.
The bodies of the deceased are returning to life and attacking the living.
Do you think this is the same thing?
Attackers can be stopped by removing the head or destroying the brain.
One of them bit me.
Why did they bite you?
What are you doing?
I've come to get you.
Shaun.
Look, Liz.
Shaun.
This is not about you and me. This is about survival.
Survival.
What's the plan then?
We're going to the Winchester.
The pub.
Yeah, boy!
I gotta say, listen, if you've never watched Shaun of the Dead, I highly recommend it. It is a good, solid, hilarious zombie movie. I just had to get that out of the way. I remember the trailer for this when I was a kid.
How can you put your faith in a man whose idea of a romantic night spot and an impenetrable fortress are the same thing? This is a pub. What are we going to do?
I think we might have a bit of a problem.
Here they come!
Sorry, we're closed! In the head!
Rest in peace, Harry Potter.
Sonny, look who it is! Fuck a doodle-doo! Ed, I said leave him alone!
Ain't nobody trying to be a goddamn air pilot.
I think you two should make a go of it. I love you doing that.
Guy. Come on, Shaun.
I wonder if this will show the ending.
Comes a time when you just gotta be a man.
Police Constable Nicholas Angel, morning, born and schooled in London.
So the ending to Shaun of the Dead, I'm not going to spoil it since it didn't show. It made at one point, is just fucking hilarious. I would do the same thing to my friend if need be.
Displayed great aptitude in field exercises, academically excelled in theoretical coursework and final year examinations.
This is Hot Fuzz, right?
Record for any officer in the Met.
I prefer to think my office is out on the street.
Well, then you're packed already.
Statistically, Sanford is the safest village in the country. Your predecessor assumed that rural policing was...
Got stabbed in the fucking neck.
And he had one thing you haven't got.
What's that, sir?
A great big bushy beard. This is where it all happened.
Made you choose Sanford then, Sergeant Angel?
Gunfights, car chases, proper action and shit.
Stand back, there's been a terrible accident. That's the way to go.
3 people have died in a week.
Accidents happen all the time. What makes you think it was murder?
It was murder.
Let's go to work. You want anything from the shop?
I'll be alright.
Danny, let's roll. What are you thinking? Pub?
You do know there are more guns in the country than there are in the city.
Everybody and their mums is packing round here. You never taken a shortcut before?
Police work is as much about preventing...
Something about them and breaking fences.
Playtime's over.
Is that a goose? Should have hit that motherfucker. Gooses are mean.
Be a man of God, Reverend.
He's riding.
Right.
He's
And I know wrong.
riding in on the fucking white horse.
I have the good grace to know which is which. My, here come the fuzz.
Nothing like a bit of girl on girl.
You cheeky fucker! Someone from London called
You cheeky bloody wanker.
I kind of like it here. Sergeant Butterman, Little Hand says it's time to rock and roll.
Bring the noise.
It's so fucking stupid, but I love it.
Life would never feel this good again. And it never did.
And it never did.
You have a friend here to see you.
No, I don't.
Reminds me of
Boys, the other day, we're gonna go back to Newton Haven.
JP from Grandma's Boy.
The Golden Mile, the legendary path of alcoholic
Adios, turd nuggets.
Before reaching our destiny, the world's end. This is our chance to finally see it through to the bitter end.
Isn't that it's the pub crawl, right? Where they go to all the one. You have to make it to that one, like the giant pub crawl.
Drink for 16 years.
You must be thirsty then.
Newton Haven is a black hole. It's boring.
It's only boring because we're not there.
Have you heard the news? Gary King is back in town.
Who's he?
What are the rules?
I don't believe this. A man of your legendary prowess drinking fucking rain.
Come on! It is not the same.
See, he always has to trip over jumping over something.
This is special. You should grow up, mate.
Drinking fucking rain.
It's time to go home. Thought we were home.
Oh, fuck!
It's not us that's changed. It's the town.
Not him doing a fucking rock bottom on that thing.
Drink up. Let's boo-boo. We're just 5 friends on a night out, having a good time.
How's your night going?
He said Newton Haven has been taken over by robots.
Did you believe him?
I fucking hate this town!
I can't.
It's always the most random shit. It's always the most normal situations. Friends going to a pub and it just turns into the most wild fucking shit.
We are gonna get to
Look at that. That's terrifying. There's the fence. Oh.
What's so important about the Golden Mile? It's all I've got! It never got better than that night. That was supposed to be the beginning of my life. All that fucking optimism. It was a big lie. You don't need to do this, Gary.
Yeah, I do.
Gary King of the humans.
Yeah?
You require guidance. There is no room for imperfection.
Hey, Earth isn't perfect. Who put you in charge?
You are revolting against the wisdom of countless solar systems.
Oh, fuck off, you big lamp.
You big lamp.
They fucked off!
You will be left to your own devices.
I'm sorry.
know what happened to Gary. We got separated. I never saw him again.
It's funny, but I miss him.
The Cornetto.
Wonder if he misses me.
They're so good.
Misses the boys.
Player 2 has left the game.
Wherever he is, I hope he's happy. That's all he ever wanted, really. Because real happiness, real friends, those are things worth living for.
Facts.
Worth fighting for.
That's what I'm talking about.
All I'm thinking about is those fucking ice cream cones that they had. Sometimes they had the peanuts on them, the little sundae, whatever they're called. I don't know if that's the Cornetto thing's actual name or if it's because of that, but.
Player 2 has entered the game.
Yes.
All right, there's the ending to Shaun of the Dead. He fucking locked him up, and he has him chained up as a zombie so he can still play games with him. Oh, God, I love it. I love it so much. Anyways, those three movies are fucking fantastic. It's always, again, the most random thing, and then they just come together, and they have the most wild moments. I think The World's End was the latest one, which was just like almost a decade old now, but I think it was like around 2012, 2013, 14. Hot Fuzz was a few years after Shaun of the Dead. And it just seemed like they need to make another movie. They need to make another one. This was a really well done tribute. It feels like 3 giant trailers, even though the trailers with heavy spoilers in them. It just feels like 3 wild trailers. All 3 of these are really, really great movies. I highly recommend that you watch them. And I appreciate watching this because it reminded me of some scenes from the movies that I don't remember. And I want to go back and watch them, especially The World's End, just because of the whole pub crawl thing. I think we have like a legendary like bourbon run thing here with all the different ones, but I'm not quite sure. Regardless, my favorite of the 3 movies is 100% Shaun of the Dead. I love it. It's just a take on The Living Dead, Night of the Living Dead, etc., with all the different zombie movies that were coming out. So I decided to make that one, and it's just so good. 10 out of 10, recommend. And listen, right now my record thing already says 12 minutes. I don't want to keep it any longer than that. Joel Walden, this was a great thing. The name just goes with all this too. Links to everything's in the description box, including their channel. Go check it out. Go watch these movies, and playlist of stuff up on screen. As always, stay cute, stay hydrated, and I'll catch you on the next one.